Hello guys, what is up? Little Ollie here, and I'm back. It's been a while. At least for me, it's been a while. Because, I haven't played the game in a few days. I've just been mostly using the recordings from playing all at once. So, something I want to talk about is during the cutscenes, apparently they're supposed to actually be playing louder. I thought it was just oh, I guess something's bugged with my game or something, I don't know. Time for me to go around here. Let's see.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Sure. Admiring love letter, of course. Looks like that's my job now. Is there anyone to talk to? Oh, I guess.
Did you hear
sure.
about Flayn? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear.
I know.
Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
I'm not gonna invite you to tea. Ooh, guy. Okay, so that's how we sprint again. I kind of forgot how to sprint. Ooh, more stuff. So last time, as you heard, we're looking for Flayn because she went missing, and it's probably the Death Knight who took her. Because we've been hearing rumors about them kidnapping
I've heard
people
the
and whatnot.
monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flayn's departure, it is possible that she used one of those.
But why?
Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right. You shouldn't have.
When I consider how Seteth must be feeling, my heart breaks. We must find Flayn as soon as possible. There are no signs of her having left the monastery, but we cannot safely rule out any possibility just yet.
True.
I'm wasting precious time standing about trying to think of a solution. I'll survey the monastery and see what information I can gather.
You go do the same.
There must be someone who has a clue as to Flayn's whereabouts. Will you do me a favor?
No stone unturned.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know. I'm just giving these
Thank you.
because they've just been seeing my inventory for the longest time.
Thank you.
Where could Flayn have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But
Tomas.
he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flayn. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
Why? Oh, no. So, Tomas, huh?
Do you really think Flayn was kidnapped?
Yes.
I have a feeling you're right. We really need to find her, and quickly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need, more supports. Oh, I got his B rank. Okay, so I have to wait for him. Oh, he's got the first half of B, apparently.
Ingrid, I've been doing some thinking, and it occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
What? Why do you seem so serious?
In a just world, you would be happily married to Glenn. He truly loved you. And it's clear that you cared deeply, but on that awful night, he died right before my eyes. I could do nothing to prevent it.
Yikes.
In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but I'm so sorry, Ingrid.
No, Your Highness. There's no need to apologize. Glenn's death, it still doesn't feel real. I always looked up to Glenn. He was the very picture of a perfect knight, noble and virtuous. In the end, he laid down his life, the ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud of him in ways that words can't quantify.
Proud? Truly?
That's right. I feel proud that he died for those he was sworn to protect. Proud that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
That's sweet.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold? You and he are so alike.
Needless death? How can you say that? Glenn gave his life for you, for everyone, and this is how you speak of his sacrifice?
You weren't there. You didn't witness his last moments. If you had, you wouldn't feel that way.
I don't care to hear your interpretation of his final moments. He was and will always be an ideal knight.
Yikes. Your apology went south, dude.
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
Pardon me?
Oh. Oh, shit.
He served in your guard. He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you. The very least you can do is not spit on his memory. If you'll excuse me.
What is the matter with me?
Yikes, like... Wait, that was B? I thought that was like part 1 of B. It is, I guess, part 1 of B. Or maybe B needs 2 parts. Oh, him and Sylvain. Let's see how this goes.
Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you. Looks like you're pretty deep in thought.
Does it?
I just wanted to stop by and ask. It was your turn to cook last night, yeah?
Yes.
Well, it was great. I was wondering if you could give me some tips. You know, teach me how to cook. I hear a girl loves a man who can cook.
Sylvain.
Yeah?
I can never tell what to do, whether he's about to give someone a lecture or not when he says just their name.
You are from Fargus. You must understand how it appears for you to spend time with one from Dusker. To be near me is to invite tedious misunderstanding.
Oh, please. I don't care who misunderstands what about me. I talk to who I want. Besides, I believe the Dusker people are innocent.
You do?
Fargus and Dusker have been friendly since, heck, forever. So why would our old friends from Dusker just up and assassinate our king? It doesn't make sense. Sure, there are probably folks from Dusker who don't like Fargus. But do I think there's enough of them to mount an attack and slaughter the king and his whole company of elite guards?
It is difficult to believe, considering the discrepancy in skill and number.
Right? At most, I can see a misguided group of people from Dusker conspiring with someone else who had plans to dethrone the king. Maybe they were even lured into participating and used as scapegoats.
Huh, that's a pretty good idea.
Regardless, it doesn't concern you or the rest of your people. A person can't be judged by the worst of their kind. Or where would any of us be?
Jeez, Mr. Sleazy Man dropping all this philosophical crap on us, showing us he's more than a piece of eye candy.
Besides, people like to talk about me anyway, so let them talk.
He doesn't know how to respond.
Okay, you're making a weird face. What did I say?
I have misjudged you. I was under the impression you only cared about women.
Same, actually.
Well, I'm glad I've cleared up that misunderstanding. But really, there's no way I'm the only person who figured all that out. There must be people who think like me in Ferdiad, including His Highness.
Agreed. But whatever the truth, we are still perceived as traitorous assassins.
Yeah.
Once a misunderstanding takes hold, it isn't easy to clear the air. Not without solid evidence of the truth. But even if we found evidence that your people are innocent, those negative sentiments wouldn't disappear overnight. The only thing that can change that is time and effort. Depressing, isn't it?
Time and effort. Yes, I believe you're right.
Man, that got serious. Shouldn't we lighten things up with a nice cooking lesson?
Very well.
Ash and Felix, huh?
I must have left it in the library.
Alright, so my friend who plays Fire Emblem a lot told me a bit about the support things. As I noticed earlier, it gives you like extra stuff, but apparently if it goes to S rank, you could also pair them up apparently, you know, like a couple.
Oh, is that Felix? Hey, Felix. This is a surprise. I didn't think you had much interest in books. I'm already finished with that one. You can borrow it if you'd like.
No need. I was just curious who it belonged to.
Why not read a few pages at least while you've got it open? I think you'd really like it. The plot is pretty different from a typical knight's tale, but it's still really good.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Do you like stories about adventure and chivalry?
No, I despise them.
Ugh.
Yeah, well, have you tried reading any? You might find them really interesting. I know I do.
What do you find so interesting?
Well, for one thing, the knights in these stories are always gallant and brave. And they always value things like friendship, loyalty, and justice. That's the kind of knight I want to be.
Ridiculous.
Ugh.
Friendship, loyalty, justice. Only fools allow their lives to be ruled by such nonsense. Fools who get themselves killed for nothing, only to be celebrated as heroes in books like this.
Yeah, I get a bit where he's coming from with this whole backstory, at least what we've learned so far.
Writers of these stories are worse than tyrants. They seize control of people's thoughts.
Technically, he's not wrong.
That's a little much. I was only interested in...
I don't care.
Ouch.
Such blind enthusiasm is dangerous. Be more moderate in your passions.
You know something, Felix? You are exactly like the knight in this story.
Oh wow, that took a 180.
Excuse me?
On the surface, he's sarcastic and intimidating, but underneath, he's kind and cares for his friends. In the end, they become heroes together and conquer all obstacles.
I think you're missing the point here.
Disgusting. Stop looking at me like that.
Oh, see, right there. That's just what I mean. You sound exactly like him.
Oh boy.
I'm going to lend you this book, really, I insist. Just give it a read, all right? Trust me, and you can tell me what you think when you're done.
Why is this happening?
You had to open your mouth and try to be helpful and caring. Oh, Mercedes and Sylvain.
Mercedes, You look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women. But I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me? Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Rejection.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
Huh.
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you.
It's just complicated.
House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
Yikes.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
Ouch.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom.
Brutal.
I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yeah,
Yes, see you!
a lot of these people have tragic backstories.
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Yeah, I guess that strikes home with you, considering, with your older brother. Ingrid and Felix.
Felix, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Time for our tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall.
Yeah, because Mr. Loner here.
Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route. And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, the conversation got quite lively.
Oh?
We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies. Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
I'm like slowly getting everyone up to see.
Hey, Annette, hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Oh, there he goes again.
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
Oof.
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Well, you're persistent at least.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Yeah.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said the... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Haha!
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it.
Ooh.
Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it, wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
That's what I suspect sometimes.
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere.
Or you're avoiding it.
Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair.
Ugh.
Yeah, way to go. Make her feel worse about herself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, of course not.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
Jesus, okay. I mean, you've got a one-track mind, but you are persistent.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you.
I doubt that.
Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah.
Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
So the last one's Sylvain. Ingrid?
That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me, Sylvain, what am I to you?
You're my friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
That's a loaded question if I ever heard one.
An old friend, is it?
Oh, I don't like that tone.
Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
Nobody asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it. Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
Do you mean to imply you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Nope.
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
When you were 8, you came on to my sweet, sweet granny. My granny!
Wow, you've been a player since you were younger. Holy crap.
Come on. I was 8 and she was That was a long time ago.
Smooth.
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time living that down.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
Wow, desperate?
A scarecrow?
Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic, tragic accident.
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter.
Yikes.
Who do you suppose made peace with the furious Lord despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Always for you. Every time.
What a jerk.
Yikes.
You know what? This conversation is over. I'm done.
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now?
Flayn was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is
Child-napped?
inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
So we're slowly getting a
Professor,
list.
have you seen Manuela? I
No.
saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance. Do you know, Professor? Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
Huh, didn't know that. I don't think it's Manuela. There's good reason why she'd be in a rush.
Really?
Honestly, I forget who Tomas is. I'm just standing over here to do this. Yeah, I figured. I wasn't too sure of his haircut.
I've served here at Garrick Mock in some capacity or another for several decades now.
I never liked the monks, because they always have that overshade over their eyes that make them look a bit ominous.
But after all that time, even I can't claim to know everything about the layout.
Searching the entire interior of the monastery is a more difficult task than you may think.
It makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound.
There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
Probably because it's made by the saint or a god or whatever. Oh, hey, Rhea. Yeah, no, I don't really care for you.
Dear God, please watch over Flayn. Please protect her.
What's your quest?
May I ask a favor?
Sure. Saint statue restoration. I still don't know what that is. I still have plenty to do.
Professor! Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe.
Why am I not surprised?
He was just like the rumors say. All covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flayn's disappearance, do you?
I mean, I kinda do, in fact. But in what way? I'm not sure. Hey, Annette.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flayn was, you know, do you?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with her. We can't rule it out.
Whether the rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flayn is safe.
I hope so too. But I think she'll be fine.
Oh. Professor?
Oh, hey, Tomas.
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flayn has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
You already asking about us?
I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget. I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garreg-Mach Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Seteth has a sister.
Really?
It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Huh. I guess that's fine. Like, I mean, there's nothing really there to say that he is.
I can't believe Flayn just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh,
Yeah.
are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
Where are they at? Oh, so you're the love letter guy.
Thanks, Professor.
Whoa. I can only imagine how worried Seteth must be, but isn't mobilizing the entire Order of Knights a bit excessive? I was
Yeah.
originally assigned to investigate those reports of the Death Knight in the town near Garreg-Mach.
It makes me think Flayn's more important than that they're actually making her out to be, because there's been a lot of allusions to her being important in some way.
And I think how many more victims that dastard might claim while we're all busy searching for Flayn. I'm sorry, that was insensitive. We're all under a lot of stress right now. It's important that we find her quickly.
What does it mean, though?
Flayn? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor?
No.
If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flayn.
Yeah, I don't think it's him. It's... I really...
Oh, you're looking for Flayn's kidnapper.
Yes, I am.
I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yaritza. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least.
Yeah.
At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Mostly it looks like all the blame's getting pointed at the staff.
I hope Flayn isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Alois hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flayn, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Don't worry about it. I'll give you a gift.
Is this for me? It's so nice! Thanks! Thanks!
I wonder, did that give me any support with him?
I was thinking.
No.
Let's just go ahead and get some of these quests out of the way. Oh yeah, I need you with that. We'll plant them. I just plant for no reason. Like, I don't know what's good for or whatever, but I just don't plant anyways. So I'm like, why not? Oh, you're that kind of rich guy.
Hello there. Hi. Okay.
Yeah, let's grab that.
Impressive. Nice work.
Put that in here.
Did you hear about Flayn? It's some of the lower ranked. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him? I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
Wait, it's because... Ah, Yuritsa. To be fair, we don't know enough about him.
Hi.
I was tempted to say the bass part, but the knife part's much more incriminating. What's this? Oh, that's where the knights reside?
Young Flayn's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool, that's who. Flayn's crest, the major crest of Sethlin, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Huh. Oh, hi,
Greetings,
you.
Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
Yuritsa.
To think that Flayn would disappear like this. Seteth must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
I think that's probably...
Professor?
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
I know, but I gotta check
Is this
you
about
out.
Flayn? You find me suspicious.
I was somewhere else, fighting.
Oh, I
Is
probably
that a
should did
problem?
the other one.
I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seiros, but that hardly links me to Flayn's disappearance.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but you know, gotta go around asking.
Hey, Professor. I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand. Hey, how about a favor?
Oh, this again. Oh yeah, I need to replenish that anyways.
What do you require? Farewell.
Ugh.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that.
I don't.
Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
I have a bunch of alpha others, why not?
Wow, for me? Wow, for me? I appreciate. I appreciate.
I'm trying to get the sports out of the way. Well, if I can get any. Oh, I finally got you up to C. Oh, so it's another one of those weight things. Okay. It looks like there's a sign to talk to someone up there.
Hey there.
So someone wants to talk to us at our room.
Professor. Thank you for your help the other day, Professor. Please, allow me to express my gratitude by taking you to dinner.
Sure.
Fantastic. Please think about what you'd like to eat. After all, such magnificent guidance must work up quite an appetite. I've studied swordsmanship for some time, but your mercenary skills are something else entirely.
Oh, you flatterer.
Speaking of which, there's another question I must ask you.
Shoot.
Were you reconciled with the reality of battle from your first foray? With the killing part, I mean? I see. No. I do not carry that burden well. I doubt that will change, no matter how many years come and go. The first time I led on the battlefield, I was sent to quell a rebellion in the west. It was not a difficult fight. The enemy was not well trained, and their morale was low. A swing of the lance, and your opponent falls. A flash of your blade, and a path opens up. That's the sort of battle it was. Easy, right? That's one way to look at it.
It is.
The leader of the rebel army was defeated, and the rebellion quelled. This was at the height of the post-war period. I recall coming across a dead soldier's body. He was clutching a locket, and inside was a lock of golden hair. I don't know to whom it belonged. His wife? His daughter? Mother? Lover? I'll never know. He was a soldier, an enemy, someone we had cut down without hesitation. But in that moment, I realized he was also a real person, just like the rest of us. Of course, we cannot stand idly by and allow anyone to commit senseless acts of violence. Yet, in dispensing what we call justice, we take the lives of cherished family members, beloved friends. Killing is part of the job, but even so, there are times when I'm chilled to the bone by the depravity of my own actions.
I think I'm going with this one.
That you feel the same way is more comforting than you could know. Professor, may I speak freely?
Sure.
When we first met, I thought of you as someone who felt no strong feelings about killing your enemies. I could never trust someone who kills without batting an eye. My heart won't allow it. But after speaking with you and getting to know you better, I can see you're not like that. Now I know, with all my heart, that I can trust you. Thank you for that.
No problem. Woo, B rank. Where do we go now? Oh, we have to head to the second floor.
Okay.
It's looking like it's Janitza or whatever his name is. Wait. Oh yeah, the stairs are up here to the left. Got my ear itches.
Well.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Because of Flayn's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Seteth's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort. I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
It's Janitza. It must be... But...
But we haven't... What's that? She was carrying something. I'm not close...
I was gonna do faculty training. Never mind. Woo! I figured it out! Alright, I don't want to start something and then like have it like lock me into something, so I'll go turn this quest first. Oh wait, someone wants to talk to me down there.
Professor. I didn't mean to trouble you.
Oh, that's sweet. Being a horse is about to give birth to help ease the pain. I thought I already talked to, like, the people in the kitchen.
Professor.
I'll just head to cut across down to blue, then cut across to the middle and go up to kitchen, then back to Dimitri.
Professor.
Sure.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it?
Yep.
I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit? Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all, cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You certainly are a bright and enthusiastic fellow.
Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless! What an embarrassing gaffe! My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence, but sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald, and the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
maybe a bit exaggerated, but
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement.
A
little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character.
Yep.
All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies. That's right. I wasn't even 15 years old. Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then.
So that means that Gerald. I'm guessing he's in his 50s.
In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
You're right about that.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Sounds good. But I can handle myself. Dab.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, I have like this amount of paperwork you can handle. Have fun. Then go over here.
Professor?
Go up. Cut across to the kitchen. Oh, wait.
Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head.
Not
All I
surprised.
did was suggest that Flayn might have eloped.
Oh.
Insensitive. I was just exploring possibilities.
Doubtful.
Thanks so much.
Oh yeah, I need to increase your motivation.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
There.
Hey.
Oh, it's just you. Yeah, you guys are out of energy.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
Nice.
I appreciate any.
Oh, these give us bonuses. I probably should be doing this.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you are doing.
Apparently. Oh yeah, we have the sauna. But I'll do that after. I just wanted to get a couple things out of the way while I was there. You know, I always found it strange that there was two people that taught sword training. Oh, do you have any more supports? Oh, I have some with Sylvain.
Thanks for your help. What? Professor Manuela ran off with Professor Yuritsa's mask? I have a bad feeling about this. We must find them both at once. Professor Yuritsa will be at the training grounds or his quarters. I believe the latter can be found on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
We were already at the training ground, so we know he's not there.
Professor.
Oh! Hey! I was just here. Oh, stuff is about to go down apparently. Well, let's get ready.
Professor.
We'll just call this the preparatory episode. Because I'm going to try and keep these a bit shorter than 2 hours. Let's go train. Oh, hey, little guard. No, those are travelers.
Did you hear about Flayn? Some of the... What? What would make you suspect him?
Can I just farm this?
I see.
Okay, no, I can't. I was about to say.
Did you hear about some of the... What? What would make you... I see.
Okay, I can only do it once. Alright. You certainly don't look like someone who's be in sauna and whatnot. Let's try to do Demeter again. I need to try to figure out how this works. Let's stay a bit longer and see how that works out. Let's increase the steam. Let's stay a bit longer, because I should be able to... I don't want to risk it. Let's leave while we're both in the green. Yeah, we probably could have, but I didn't want to risk it because I didn't want him to get overheated. I haven't done the music thing either yet. Sure, let's see how Sylvain's doing. Rejected.
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk.
Probably.
Hey, don't get mad. I was joking. Ah, forget it. What do you need? I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So, I told her we should break it off.
Oof.
I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated.
You're complicated.
Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have.
I disagree.
Besides, I don't care what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. but I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about.
So are you acting like this just to prove a point that no one actually cares as long as you're a noble of a crest?
It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you?
No.
I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things. Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest.
Yeah. Because I remember your brother, that whole situation. Sorry, because he got disowned.
That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues.
Yikes.
Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy. Or rather, a stud horse.
I think you're overestimating. Well, I don't know if it's overestimating or underestimating.
See? I knew you'd get it. These girls don't love me. They love the potential rewards of loving me. If I marry a girl and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope.
Ouch.
For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now.
Yikes.
I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely. That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt. Gotcha! Wow, you should have seen the look on your face just then. Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
I don't think you're joking. I really think you felt a bit bitter over that.
Well,
I got a bit more time, so we might as well... What? Oh yeah, the music choir. I nearly walked out from that. I want to try that out at least once. You do need more motivation.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Am I doing all right? I hope I'm not too off.
Alright, the last check. Oh, I got to be with Ash over that. Yikes, if it doesn't show up before I head down here, then I'll just have to wait until next time. Oh. It'll end this month, so I don't want to do that yet. Oh, hi, you two.
This is my
Sure.
Hey, Professor, did I ever tell you what happened with that thief?
No.
I went after him, and I did manage to catch up, but... Sort of. I actually decided not to make him pay for it. My pockets were pretty empty after that incident, if you want to know the truth. Well, what happened was, when I caught him, I asked him why he stole the book. He said he thought it would fetch a good price, and that he really needed the money. He had a sick kid and couldn't pay for medicine.
Oh.
Oh, maybe you're right. But if he really did have a sick child, that would be a matter of life and death.
Yeah.
A little money is nothing compared to that. I'd rather believe a lie than risk someone's life if I'm wrong. And to be completely honest, there was a time when I wasn't so different from him.
Yeah, I remember.
It was a long time ago, and I've put all that behind me now. But yes, I was. My parents died of illness, so I had to provide for my little brother and sister. I did my best to earn money for them legitimately, but I wasn't able to bring home enough. So I turned to thieving, from people on the streets, from shops, even from soldiers. I knew it was wrong, but seeing my brother and sister's smiling faces made me too happy to stop. I really regret that part of my life. I was stupid. But shortly after I turned 9, I crept into a local noble's mansion, aiming to steal whatever I could get my hands on. The noble had all sorts of valuables, but what really caught my eye was a book with a fancy cover. That book was Lug and the Maiden of Wind. The knight in the illustrations was so impressive I just couldn't tear my eyes away. You probably see where this is going. Moments after I grabbed the book, I was caught in the act by the noble. And that noble was none other than Lenato.
Oh.
But Lenato was incredibly kind. Without asking any questions, he gave me the book, and money too.
Yikes.
When I told him I couldn't read, he invited me into his mansion, along with my brother and sister. He taught me how to read, personally. So, with the thief I caught in town, I was trying to do the same thing, to be like Lenato. I want to make up for the bad things I've done, to leave this world better than I found it.
You know what? That's an admirable goal.
That's why, even if it wasn't easy on my pockets, I'm proud to say I helped him. I know what you're trying to say. My contribution probably won't change much. And it's not like I have the money to help everyone who's suffering from poverty.
Yeah, but I mean...
Even so, I can't bear to stand by and do nothing. What else could I have done, Professor?
I mean, you've got some good points.
We will make a good team.
Yeah.
Yes,
We did
together.
well enough.
Oh, perfect.
Got it. Good to go.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Can anyone do certifications? I feel like... I just can't remember. Let's do battle, because we need to start getting ready. We only have one thing. Rare enemies, but twice the rewards. Let's do this because it says it's here until 2/22, but if we wait 7 days, we can do it. And then this will be a good place to end the episode. Actually, better yet, this is a good spot to end the episode. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. See